ladies and gentlemen. It's Christelle Martinette here. This is just a brief intro to the reading. I'm going to be using 3 different decks for the month of August. Tarot of the Obscure Fables. I've used them before. You've seen them before. The Angel Tarot and the Sibylla of the Mysteries. Then I'll have the runes here with me. This is Tiger's Eyes, and that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your subscriptions, your new subscribers, welcome, and old subscribers, thank you for your support. If you want a reading, it's readings at ChristelleMartinette.com, or go to my website and you'll get all the information. www.ChristelleMartinette.com. On to the readings. Okay, Aries, it's your reading coming up for the month of August. These were shuffled off camera. I'll give it another go here. Whoop. They look like they're dying to come out. Okay, let's see what I'm looking at. Okay, Aries, let me show you the cards. First, I have the 3 of Wands. Then I have the Hierophant, the Knight of Swords, the 8 of Pentacles, and 2 cards from the Sibylla of the Mysteries. One is the Bambino, the child, and one is the lettera. Now you come into the month of August, and this is the card. The 3 of Wands is the son of Aries, and you ask yourself, well, I've been working all along, and you get a renewed, Aries, we get a renewed sense of purpose. Actually, you're starting to get rid of all of the doubt, and finally you have this self-confidence that was always there, but you know that doubt had seeped in over the past few months, and you're asking yourself, and you know the answer already, Aries. Am I going to make it? Am I going to make it? Shall I go forward, or shall I just change my path? Shall I just change routes? And the answer to you is, I'm going, forward, because the action that you take in terms of this question is the Hierophant here. It's the Taurus card. And the Taurus card tells you don't have to, Aries, look any further. The action is right there before you. All you have to do, Aries, is walk down that path that you have set out for yourself, really. Okay, give me some light too there. Okay, well, okay. That, you've been there before with all the doubt that is possible, but right before the finish line, there's something coming up for you at the end of the year. And this is a crucial period, the month of August. Then I have here where you are in August. What is your environment? What does it look like to you? We have this Knight of Swords. It looks like you have and you're sure of this. Your road is way open. The time is now. I'm moving forward. Hurrah. This is what you're thinking. Now, there is an emotional side, of course, to all of this. Yes, I'm going I'm going backwards, I'm going forwards. Shall I move? Shall I not move? And the issue always remains the same. The answer that you give yourself is yes. Let me take one step at a time because I know this is what I should be doing. One step at a time, one building block over the other, and I will be set free. I'm going to come home free. I will get across that finish line. Now, there's an element of change here, and due to your self-assuredness, your sense of purpose, your really, you feel like you have been blessed with the notion that it's your turn, Aries, and you know that it's time for you to move forward because you are the one that has to lead the pack. Well, we have here a trail to blaze. There will be a road that will open up before you, and and you're preparing yourself even more for that trail because you're going to blaze that trail. The communication will come in. You're going to have the notion, if you haven't had it already, because I see that many of you in the month of July have already opened the road for you toward new trails to blaze. And if it hasn't come out, it's in August that you're going to hear a colleague of yours say, okay, yes, let's open that business together. Oh yes, I was awarded funds and we can do this. Or yes, I've got the loan that I needed so we can open a business. Or I'll take that risk with you. And it is a first. It is truly a new trail to blaze. So, this is interesting in more ways than one. First of all, because it is blazing. You are the trailblazer. And secondly, is because there is going to be some kind of confirmation. Someone's going to contact you and will confirm, yes, you are the one. Yes, you are the person who is the best for the job. You are the one who's in line for something big. We're putting our bets on you, Aries. Our bets are on you. Let me take the Sibilla. There you are. We have two Sibilla that have come out over the question that you ask yourself and the action that you're willing to take. First of all, there is this official, this ufficiale, which is a soldier, could be a magistrate, could be a judge, is a professional, really. And the questions that you ask yourself are fraught with problems that you're afraid of. You're afraid of taking, these traps that are insidious and that you're not thinking, or things that you have not been privy to. So you're guarding against that. So instead of falling back on that doubt, Aries, you are trying to look in all the places where things can pop up that you haven't taken into account. Now, in terms of the Hierophant, this action that you're going to take, it is going to be blazed. This is lightning, and this is similar to the tower situation, because you are going to come in with a new idea to old problems, old suffering, any kind of disease, any kind of threats that you were, somebody, if you're a victim of hacking, you're going to rise above that. You're going to just go right to your mark without even stopping to smell the flowers or the crap that is on your road. There's no stopping you here, Aries. Nothing is stopping you, which is very, very good to see. I'm going to take a card over this Knight of Swords here, and yes, La Stanza, the room. And what does that tell us? The room is always talks about messages, information coming your way, and revelations. All right, they're revelations, and this is in line with the change that has to come about. You will be getting signs. If it's not even in the form of a letter or a message or a phone call, it will be in the form of important developments behind the scenes that you become aware of then. Very interesting this is. And I have the fan here next to me. I hope it's not overshadowing my voice. I'll listen to this tape afterwards. Now, on the emotional side to your month, Aries, we have here Il Libro, the book, and this is all the things that you have to take care of, all of the things that you have to prepare in order for you to not fall into those get sidetracked or falling into certain traps. This has to do with your career. You're very, very emotional about the decisions that you are taking and need to take concerning your career. It brings you to heights of emotion because you feel that you are the one. You're starting to feel differently from last year, differently from the beginning of this year. You're starting to reflect on the fact that, by golly, I am the person, I am the man, I'm the woman for that job. Nobody's going to tell me something different. That's absolutely true. So there's a lot of self-confidence with this month of August. A lot of self-confidence and a lot of drive. Okay, well, let me see what happened to... There's something. Hold on, I have to go fetching it. I got that off the ground and off the floor, and it's Rido. That is the journeying room, going forward. That is going forward. I'm putting that as the focus. Let's see what the runes have to add. Okay, so we've got here, Rido was pushed out of the way by Fehu, and what do I have here? Okay, coming into the month, very important, you're on a high, you're on a wing and a prayer in the month. This is Diag. In the month of August, you come in on a wing and a prayer. There's nothing really that you can do wrong. I have a conflicting information here. As I have the Bambino in the change moment, and it's towards month's end, I've got here Bjork, Berkana, Merkstave. In terms of your environment, it will not be a favorable environment the month of August. The month of August, you're going to be busier than you want to be with other things. You're going to be distracted. There will be distractions. There will be people coming into your life, friends coming to visit, but you're happy that they're coming to visit, but you would have liked to, put your nose to the grind a bit more. So that is taking place. But we've got here Otala, bright stave here, and this is precisely the key that you need right when we've got on top of that 30 sats, and 30 sats comes down like a brick right on your head, and it's a turning point. They're saying that the month of August is a turning point in terms of the following months toward the end of the year, September, October, November, and December. This is a turning point. And it's a turning point that has two sides, though. Remember that because with positive development comes also negative development in terms of trying to strike the balance. There is much happiness in an endeavor, but there also is life that gives you a curveball. What is that all about? Even though we have here Aljit's bright stave, there is a protective veil over you. It has nothing to do with Fehu. Fehu is Merkstave. It has nothing to do with economic value. It has nothing to do with you not losing money or not making money. No, you're coming out on a par in August. It's not that you have any windfall, anything like that, but it's not an issue about money the month of August. It's about your drive. It's about moving forward. Now, just as I have Aljit's bright stave, I also have Awat's here bright stave. Well, it only comes in one shape, one size, any way you turn it, but it's bright stave. And that is also a protective room. It's a protective room in terms of the action that you take. There is here, we remember the thunder, and it was like a lightning, the thunder card that is like a tower card. But right over that I've got weird, the nameless, faceless rune, and it is all of your own doing, because it's telling me this, that your nature of moving forward to a fault, may cause you difficulty in terms of relations with others, your relatives, your friends, your close, uh, your romantic partner, your important people in your life, and that, yeah, look out for that. Beware of that. But lo and behold, the sun will come out tomorrow. Soilo. Soilo's right over the emotional card. Your emotions run high, as I said. This is a time where it is the strength of your emotions that will bring you right through to the end of the year, because you are on a mission. You're really on a mission. I do hope this was of help to you today, Aries friends. And until we read together again, bye-bye.